Hey YouTube world, Harvest is plenty. Thanks for stopping by to check out the video. So do you guys want to know what mind control look like or what brainwashing looks like? Stay tuned and I'll show you. So they say that Jeffrey Epstein was in business for over 25 years. And 10 to 15 of those years, him and President Trump were best buds. Yet they say he had no idea what this guy was doing. He just had no idea. Yet he'd been to the island 7 to 10 times. Yet young girls was recruited from Mar-a-Lago, President Trump's place. Yet he had no idea. That's what they say. I want you guys to walk with me for a little bit. Walk with me here. Trump released a memo. The Trump memo says there's no Epstein list, no blackmail of world leaders, that he committed suicide. Everything else is just conspiracy theory and fake news. You guys have seen the videos of the news and the press releases of Trump saying this. That's what kicked off the firestorm that everybody's going crazy over right now. Because he came out and said there was no list, there was no blackmail, and that his best bud committed suicide. Okay. Continue to walk with me. Then he goes on Truth Social in the middle of the night on an epic meltdown and rant and says that the files that allegedly doesn't exist, that those files were written by Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, crooked Hillary, I'm going to arrest you when I become president, and Joe Biden. He said that the Epstein files were created and written by Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, and Joe Biden, and that they wrote the Epstein files to thwart and frustrate his MAGA allies who demand transparency. He said, we in the Republican Party and MAGA, we demand truth and transparency. But Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, crooked Hillary, and Joe Biden, they're the ones who wrote the Epstein files to stop us in our march to making America great. Can't make this stuff up. Continue to walk with me. And now in the middle of the night, 211 Republicans vote to block the release of Epstein files that their fearless leader, President Trump, say doesn't exist in the first place. Please make it make sense. Make it make sense. Because remember, it was the Democrats, the deep state, who was always on these islands with Jeffrey Epstein doing these horrible things to the little ones. But yet they are voting to block the release of the list that supposedly doesn't even exist. Can't make this stuff up. You just cannot make this stuff up. Now you want to know what mind control is or what brainwashing is? You look at the people who are defending this hot mess. The folks who are defending this hot mess, defending MAGA, defending Trump, defending the Republicans who voted to block the list, that's brainwashing and mind control 101. Put your trust in God, not man, not in the political party. I've been saying it. I've told you guys to not pick sides. When you pick sides, you lose because both sides are crooked. Two wings on the same New World Order bird. So it is what it is. You know, there's a saying that evil will continue to exist and persist as long as good men stand by and do nothing. So let them release the list. Let them do what it do. And let the chips fall where they may. That's what I say. But I'm not going to defend this. And as a Christian, if you're listening to this, you shouldn't be defending this either. This is evil. You don't defend evil. Remember what Jesus said in the Bible and what the scriptures say? We're supposed to expose evil, not defend it. Don't defend this. For anybody that's watching this, don't defend this evil. Put your trust and hope in God, not in political parties. But don't defend this evil. Please don't. All right, that's all I have for you. I will come back with more content. May the good Lord continue blessing you and your family.